Okay, 4.7, completing the square. So Friday, we went through and we had the x squared tile, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we had x tiles. So that if there were 2 on the side, there would be what? 2 on the bottom. And so then how many unit ones did we have? 4?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to do that with equations. Okay? So how we do that is,
I got a question. What was the point of this at all? Like the entire thing?
well, it's a different way to solve a quadratic equation. That was it. Okay, so this is going to be x squared, and this is going to be b over 2x. So this would be what? B over 2x. And then this, the unit squares over here,
It'd be b over 2
b
squared.
over 2
Squared.
squared, which you were supposed to kind of get out of the activity we did. But I have to go look and see if everyone finished it, and I don't think everyone finished it.
No. I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't.
Okay. So we're going to solve x squared minus 8x plus 16 equals 25. Okay, so normally I would tell you to subtract over the 25, yes?
Yes.
But we're not going to. Is 16 double 8? Yes? Okay. So we're going to do this method. Let's factor this over here. So what are the factors of 16 that add to 8?
4. 2.
No, 4 plus 4, right?
8.
But they're both
Negative.
negative. So 4 plus 4, or 4 and 4 multiply to 16, but add to 8, right? So it would be x minus 4 and x minus 4. Correct? Which would be x minus 4 quantity squared.
Okay, how does it equal 25? It doesn't even equal 25.
That's the original equation.
It's really throwing me off.
No, it's just the original equation was equal 25.
Whatever.
Okay, so how do we get rid of a square? What's the opposite of squaring something?
Square root.
Square root. So I take that on both sides. So when you take the square root of something squared, you get what's inside. And remember, what do we put in front of a square root? Plus or minus. And the square root of 25 is 5. So I'm going to keep solving. So what do I do?
Add the 4 over.
Add the 4.
Maybe 9 plus or minus 9.
No. I have positive 5 would be 5 plus 4, which would be 9. But negative 5 would be negative 5 plus 4, which would be
1.
negative 1. So this right here would be
So there's
5
two different
plus
numbers.
4, yes, and negative 5 plus 4. So the point of this would be then, those would be x-intercepts, yes? Actually, I'll do this.
Graph it too.
No, we're not. I'm just sketching.
Problem there.
They cross at negative 1 and 9. Actually, it should be like this, but okay. So we are going to have to learn to complete the square. So completing the square.
So we have to put that in a square then?
No.
Oh.
Okay. When you are completing a square, you are making a perfect square trinomial. Okay, what that means, what a perfect square trinomial is x squared minus 8x plus 16, because it was x minus 4 squared. And I went off my sheet, sorry. Does that make sense now? We are going to be making a perfect square trinomial, and this is your example of what a perfect square trinomial is.
Then an O and an M.
What?
Then an O and an M. Right
Yes.
Next to the N.
And then an I. My dot kind of blended. So how we are going to do that, we're going to start off with just a 1 for your A plus BX. So how we are going to do this is you're going to take, you have B right here, yes?
Correct.
So this space right here is going to be B divided by 2 squared. So when it factors then,
So there'll be 16.
it will be x plus b over 2 times x plus b over 2, which would be x plus b over 2 squared.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the point of what we're doing. Okay, you guys ready? Got that down? Okay. So today we're going to practice with these so we can get the hang of it. We're not going to have to find the b over 2. We're going to practice with like the first one we got. So if I had x squared plus 6x plus 9 equals 36.
Is this the first example?
Uh-huh.
Subtract 9.
No, we're going to factor this. Everything today, you're going to factor this and you better get a perfect square trinomial.
X plus 3.
X plus 3 times x plus 3. So I get x plus 3
Square.
squared equals 36. Then I do the square root. So the left is,
6 plus 3
and then the right,
is
6.
plus or minus, thank you, Mercedes, plus or minus 6. So keep going. What do I do now?
Add.
Minus
X
3.
subtract.
So I have positive 6 minus 3, I get what?
Negative 9.
Oh, well, okay, he did negative 6 minus 3, you get negative 9. But now positive 6 minus 3,
What is she?
3. So you get negative 9 and 3. X squared minus 10x plus 25 equals 1. So what do I do first?
Divide.
Factor?
Yeah.
Okay. Factors of 25 that add to
Five.
10. So x minus 5 and x
Minus 5.
minus 5. So we have x minus 5 what?
Square.
Squared. We're going too fast? Then take the what? Square root. Square root. So what's the left?
X minus 5.
And what's the right? Plus or minus 1. So then I add 5. So negative 1 plus 5,
4.
4. And positive 1 plus 5.
6.
So 4 and 6. I'm going to do one harder one. And after we do that one, do you think we're good?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is one that's not going to be so easy. So x squared minus 9x plus c. Oh, no.
Equal to what?
Oh, we're going to do a couple of these. Doesn't equal anything. Let me make sure these are in your... Okay, I'm going to make it equal something then. Because the ones in your book equal something.
3.
No. Equals...
5.
No, stop. Okay. X squared minus 18x plus 81 equals 5. This is what I was trying to figure out. Okay, so the first thing I do is factor over here, yes?
9.
So can I just go to x minus 9 squared? Is everyone good if I do that?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I decide if it's a positive or negative in my quantity?
18.
First sign.
The 18. Yep, the 18. Good. Okay. Equals 5. So now what?
Square.
Square root. So I get x minus 9 equals,
Sine.
no,
Plus or minus 5.
plus or minus, is 5 a perfect square?
No.
Nope. So I just have the square root of 5. And then what?
Add 9.
Add 9. So we're just going to have x equals 9 plus or minus the square root of 5. We can't combine those, can we? No. So what happens if you had like the square root of... I'm thinking 27. What? That's 9 times 3, right? So the square root of 9 is
3.
3. So it would be plus or minus 3 square root of 3. And then whatever, like it would be plus 9, it'd be 9. So not all of them are going to be perfect squares on the right-hand side. Okay? But today, all you're doing is this first part of it to get you used to doing it. Okay? Tomorrow we'll actually do all the math to complete the square. So you have 3 through 11 And you should be able to get those all done, because those go quick, right?